I'm just thinking that, do they have enough time to even put a trailer together? What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching The Road to TF5. This is just a web series we're talking about Transformers last night. This is episode number 91, and I want to say happy birthday to Noah K. Woods. Happy birthday to you, Noah. Hope you have a good one. Thank you for being part of the Ragin Nation. Noah does have a YouTube channel. You might want to check it out. It's called The Death Blaze. Show him some support. Anyways, in this episode, what we're going to talk about is Transformers last night, the upcoming trailer. Now, this is a pretty big deal because we've seen a lot of stuff being filmed over the last couple of months, and we now want to see what it's going to look like. I believe they have either wrapped up filming and they haven't announced it, or they are on the very home stretch of filming. Now, the last known location where they were filming was Paramount Studios' backlot. Now, that is located in LA. Now, what else is located in LA? It's Michael Bay's office, and that is Bay Films. Now, they didn't go all the way around the world just to come back to LA so that they could go to another part of America to continue filming. Now, there was announcement, in fact, a big announcement about Transformers Last Night being filmed in Chicago. I didn't see any physical evidence of them filming in Chicago. No Transformers vehicles, no soldiers running around, no explosions, no car chases. But there was a big announcement of them filming in Chicago. It was talking about how they were going to inject millions and millions of dollars into the Chicago economy. It's going to open up a lot of new jobs for people. And it was just going to be a big deal, but it never happened. Now, if you notice anything about filming in Chicago, please correct me, but as far as I know, they didn't do any filming in Chicago. Maybe they decided that Chicago wasn't a feasible option for them later on during filming, and they decided to change things up. Now, this type of thing happens all the time in principal photography. Things like schedules being not met, or things being delayed, filming's taking a little bit too long, and a lot of obstacles taking place. So this kind of thing is unpredictable. Things can happen, things change. Maybe they decided at the last minute that Chicago, or rather filming Chicago, wouldn't work out for them, so that's why they decided to film in Detroit. But anyways, I'm just saying that they're back in LA, and they're not going back, they're not going out there anymore. They're back in LA, and they have a trailer to cut. After all, Michael Bay did announce during the filming of that medieval battle sequence in a live Facebook video broadcast while they were filming at Bourne Woods that there was going to be a trailer coming out in November. That is this month. Now, he did casually just say it. It wasn't a big announcement or anything like that. It was just like a casual conversation that he had with the fans in a Facebook live video broadcast, saying that we got a trailer coming out in November. It's going to be really exciting, blah, 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 blah. So it is now November, and when is that trailer coming out? Well, we're going to find out right now in this episode. So what I got to tell you is pretty exciting stuff. First of all, Isabella Moner was back at Paramount Studios' backlot to film her final scenes for Transformers Last Night, and she took over the Snapchat account for Transformers, and she posted that a trailer is coming soon to her Instagram account. Now, she did say coming soon, and when you say things like coming soon on social media, it doesn't mean like months from now, it means it's actually coming soon. Michael Bay did say it's coming in November. We're now in the middle of November. And so, if things are going to go well, then we are going to see a trailer very, very, very soon. Now, this trailer's also been classified and approved. It is 2 minutes and 1 second long. It's not a 30-second TV spot. It's not a 1-minute teaser trailer. It's a full-length 2-minute trailer. That is really exciting. They could show us a lot of stuff in there. Of course, they're not going to show us everything, but they definitely have a lot of time to show us exciting stuff. Now, when they have these trailers classified and approved, it typically means that the trailer is going to be released within a month or 30 days. Another thing you need to know is that Transformers Last Night is a film that was filmed with IMAX cameras and will be released on giant IMAX screens. Now, there are only 2 films for the rest of the year that are going to be released in IMAX. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that would be the Harry Potter spinoff, which comes out next weekend, November 18th, and also Star Wars Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. or Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, which comes out on December 16th. That's more than a month from now. Over 30 days. So if we're talking about within a month, the only other option is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which comes out next Friday, November 18th. That's really, really exciting. We could potentially see a new Transformers trailer next weekend. So I hope that's really, really happening. Because, like I said before, films that are released in IMAX always, and I'm talking always, get marketed, or rather attached to other films that have IMAX releases. So Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is the only is the only closest option where we're going to see that trailer, which also means that it's going to be released online as well next weekend. Now, with a lot of big films, they typically get the Thursday evening preview showing, or like a Thursday evening release. So November 17th for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Even though it's released on November 18th, it still will be released on November 17th, which is the day before Thursday. So if you want to experience Transformers Last Night Trailer 1 on the big giant IMAX screen, and you want to say that you were able to watch it on giant screen and get that experience, assuming that it is going to be released next weekend, then go watch it on Thursday. Go watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them on Thursday. So, yeah. That's going to be really, really crazy. Now, the timing for the release of this teaser trailer is pretty early, because in the last couple of films they released trailers on in the same year of release. For example, during Super Bowl. So this is really, really early, and I'm just thinking that, do they have enough time to even put a trailer together? After all, remember what happened with Transformers Age of Extinction on the Super Bowl TV spot? The face of Optimus Prime didn't even have a realistic look to it. The CG was not complete. Of course, it was corrected and improved later on from Industrial Light and Magic, but the face was just looking very, very CG looking. It didn't look realistic, and a lot of fans were commenting about that. So I'm thinking that we can expect sort of the same kind of thing when we watch this, because they just wrapped up filming. Assuming that they actually wrapped up filming. They haven't announced it yet officially, but let's assume that they just wrapped up filming. They don't have a whole lot of time to cut a trailer together, but Michael Bay does have 3 or 4 editors on hand, so they're probably hard at work right now putting that teaser trailer together, and so that's what they're doing, getting it ready for a weekend or next weekend release. So that's a pretty big deal. Now, let's just look back at the timeline of the release of the trailers for the previous 4 films. Back in summer 2006, they had the announcement trailer with the Mars rover landing. And then December 2006, they had a 2-minute teaser trailer where we got to see Bone Crusher run through a bus. And then, of course, in May 2007 was the final trailer where Sam Witwicky was joked on by his father buying him a Porsche. All right, and then that was really, really exciting. And then for Revenge of the Fallen, they didn't have a trailer release on the previous year before the release. They had a Super Bowl TV spot where we saw Demolisher just, and then we saw an extended teaser. I mean, we saw a 2-minute teaser a week after the Super Bowl TV spot, where you got to see, an extended version of that. And then on May 2009, we got the final trailer where you got to see Devastator. And then a lot of fans complained about Devastator's look. We also got to see the twins. And then in Transformers Dark of the Moon, in December of 2010, we got trailer 1, which was essentially a teaser trailer for the moon landing. And then we got to see Sentinel Prime at the end of that trailer. February 2011 was the Super Bowl TV spot, only 30 seconds, but we at least got to see a money shot with Optimus Prime cutting up Decepticons. It was amazing. It blew my mind. And then in April 2011 was the final trailer where we got to see Shockwave and the drill bot taking down buildings. And it just felt really awesome. It had an end of the world type of feel. It went da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It was really, really evil. And then in Age of Extinction, the very first piece of marketing was the Super Bowl TV spot where we got to see Lockdown and a very fake CG looking Optimus Prime face. We got to see Grimlock. Everybody lost their shit, myself including. And then in March in 2014, we got the teaser trailer where we got introduced to Mark Wahlberg's character, where he said, I just got to make some money for this family. And then in May of 2014 was the payoff trailer where we got to see the rest of the Dinobots. So you can kind of see the timeline of the release of these trailers. Typically something for Super Bowl, but not typically something to be released on the year before. I mean, even though they showed something in the years before, it wasn't really anything major. It was just like a teaser trailer where we don't get to see a whole lot. But anyways, November 18th is where we could potentially see the very first trailer. And if we are going to see a trailer, that's pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do right now at this point in this video is I'm going to give you my trailer predictions. What we're going to see in the upcoming trailer. And this is based on the style of his editing and his visuals and the style of the marketing that we've seen in the previous 12 trailers that in the last 10 years, or last 9 years rather. Okay? So based on this, I'm going to give you my trailer predictions of what we're going to see. So, it's going to start off with a lot of human stuff, okay? It's just going to start off with, like, Mark Wahlberg, which basically tells you that this is a continuation of the Kate Yeager adventures. It's a continuation of Age of Extinction. I think we will either see Joshua Joyce or Agent Simmons in this trailer. Either one or the other, but not both. Definitely not sharing the same scene together, but we're not going to see both of them. The reason why I think so is because this is just a teaser, and they want to just remind fans that this is either going to be a continuation of Age of Extinction, or they want to remind fans that this is definitely a callback to the previous films by bringing back Agent Simmons. I don't think we're going to see Tyrese in it. I think his scenes are very, very minimal, and to include Tyrese would just be, there's not a whole lot that really adds anything because his scenes are just so minimal. There's not a whole lot to work with. I think we will definitely see Josh Duhamel doing some action, like whether it be gunfire, like shooting at something, screaming, or sharing a scene with Mark Wahlberg. After all, they did film scenes together. So I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're also going to see Isabella Moner running. I just think we're going to see her running, okay? And she's going to be running in, like, with a lot of like danger in the background or something, okay? Now, as for the robot scenes, I believe that there's going to be a very, very brief narration from Optimus Prime, of course voiced by Peter Cullen. We're also going to see a very calm shot of Autobots. It's going to fade in or fade out. Perhaps it's just going to be a scene of Optimus Prime just standing there, not really doing anything as he narrates. We're also going to see a transformation which will be teased, but not in full. It's going to be a pretty cool transformation, but it's only going to be teased. Whether they're going to be like it's going to fade in and out, or it's just going to be like it's going to strobe. You know, it's going to go black, going to go black, and it's going to be blinking a lot, right? We'll see an Autobot, most likely Optimus Prime, in distress. We're going to see an Autobot in distress, in some sort of danger. Maybe it's like Hound, where it goes in Age of Extinction. But we're going to see an Autobot in distress, okay? Showing some sort of danger. We're definitely going to see explosions, okay? There's going to be a brief tease of that Barricade and Bumblebee London chase. I think we're going to see a very, very brief tease, not some cheese. There might be a little bit of cheese. Might be a little bit of wine with that cheese. Okay, that's enough. There could possibly be a scene where we see a fade-in, fade-out shot of the mini Dinobots running into battle. Very, very brief. It's just a reminder that Dinobots are in it. Okay? It's going to be like a very, very ominous music tone. And we're just going to see fade in, mini Dinobots running, fade out. That's what I'm thinking, okay? That's I don't know if it's going to be there, but it's an opportunity for us to get excited again about Dinobots. This is a great opportunity for them to showcase the mini Dinobots. The last 20 to 30 seconds of the teaser will be a glimpse of all the action. There's going to be all kinds of action flashing everywhere, and it's going to be in the last 20 to 30 seconds. It's going to pick up faster and faster and faster. It's going to be crazy, okay? And the final money shot. This is the final shot. It will be a money shot where we are either treated to Optimus Prime doing some crazy action, just like he typically does in the previous trailers, or it will be the introduction of a mysterious new Decepticon. It's one or the other, okay? Optimus Prime doing some crazy money shot action, or a new Decepticon being teased. Mysterious Decepticon, something we've never seen before. Okay, Megatron, three-headed dragon, which I think is going to be Predaking or Predacon or whatever, or Onslaught. Okay, it's going to be either it's going to be Megatron, Onslaught, or the three-headed dragon, which I'm going to call Scourge. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyways, that's all I got to say in this episode. What do you think is going to happen in the trailer? What do you think we're going to see? It's all very, very exciting. Let me know in the comment section below. And also, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that shared, not everybody, but some people. I can't announce everybody because that'll take an hour. But anyways, everybody that helped me share the video, the previous episode, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of you guys that did that. Shout out to Alexis Magana, Prime Optimus 98, Alexander Ives Arne, Rafael Rivera, Dan Graham, Jordan Sheridan, Carolina Dog, Sachi Hashima, and Danielle Mahmood. Thank you, birthday. Thank you, birthday. What the hell is thank you, birthday? Happy birthday. No, not happy birthday. Thank you very much to every single one of you guys for sharing and retweeting my videos on my previous video. I really, really appreciate that. And also, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that decided to say hi to me at Fan Expo. Fan Expo Vancouver took place, and that was this weekend, today's last day, and a couple of you came up to say hi to me and take selfies together. That was awesome. I really appreciate that, so thank you very much. And also, I want to tell you guys that in the previous episode, there was an Easter egg. There was an Easter egg in the previous episode. If you know what that Easter egg is, and I'm also going to put an Easter egg in this video, which already occurred, okay? Mention it in the comment section, okay? Because I'll give you a shout out if you mentioned the Easter egg in this episode and the previous episode, okay? So check it out, pay close attention, and see if you can find it, all right? Anyways, that's all I got to say in this episode, and I want to thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned, because we're going to see that trailer very, very soon, and I'm really excited about it. As always, if you enjoyed this video or you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Filming, or rather in the Detroit battle, that's what it appears to be. But besides that, we are not going to see that much